Welcome to Cooking with Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe's mom here to give you a special Sunday recipe that is definitely drool worthy. Today we're making home churned blueberry pie ice cream. Making home churned ice cream takes a little bit of prep work. First you need to have an ice cream churn. Then depending on the type of churn you have, you may need to freeze the bowl that goes into the churn overnight. So for this ice cream recipe, I put the bowl from my churn in the freezer overnight. The next morning, I made the pie filling and also baked the crust. That way it would be cool before I started churning that evening. So to start with, I get a Pillsbury pie crust and I place it on a pizza pan. I've tried several ready-made pie crusts and I found that Pillsbury pie crusts are the best. They taste homemade. You can use whatever type of pie crust you prefer or have on hand though. So with a fork, you want to poke holes in the pie crust to keep it from bubbling up while cooking. I baked it on 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until it was golden brown. You pull it out of the oven, you let it cool, you break it into pieces, and then I put the pieces in a Ziploc bag for later. Then on to the pie filling. Now the recipe will be posted in the video description. We have 3 blueberry bushes that have been producing a lot of blueberries this year, so you will be seeing a lot of blueberry recipes posted over the next few weeks as we use up the blueberries we have harvested. You want to start out by putting 1 cup of berries and the sugar in a saucepan, and you want to turn it on low heat and heat for about 5 minutes until the sugar has dissolved. As the blueberries heat up, they burst in a liquid form, which helps the sugar to dissolve. In a measuring cup or a small bowl, mix together the water and the cornstarch, and then you want to pour that into the blueberry mixture and continue to cook until the mixture starts to boil and thicken. Once it has thickened, then you want to pour the hot mixture into a mixing bowl and let it cool for about 5 minutes. Then mix in the remaining blueberries, the lemon rind, the butter, the cinnamon and nutmeg, and then you want to cover it and put it in the fridge. Then next we make the vanilla ice cream base, and I've been experimenting with vanilla ice cream and I found the best tasting creamiest recipes have heavy cream and whole milk along with a real vanilla bean. You want to cut the vanilla bean in half, and to do this I take a knife and I cut it lengthwise. Don't cut all the way through, just cut the top layer of the pod. You want to pull the pod apart, take a spoon and scrape out the seeds. That gooey substance inside of the bean is thousands of little seeds and it smells so good when you cut it open. You want to heat 1 cup of heavy cream, salt, and sugar over medium-low heat. Mix in the vanilla seeds. I also put the pod in, and I stir until the sugar is dissolved. Remove from heat and also remove the bean pod from the mixture. Add the remaining cup of heavy cream, milk, and vanilla extract to the mixture, then add in the crushed graham crackers. To start with, I was just going to do this recipe with only graham crackers, but I had a pie crust, so I figured that that would give it more of a pie flavor. So I decided to go with both graham crackers and pie crust. So after this mixture has chilled in the fridge for 4 hours or longer, then you want to take your churn bowl out of the freezer and pour this mixture into it. I chilled the mixture for about 7 hours. Then you want to mix according to your ice cream maker instructions. My ice cream churn is electric or manual. Of course, I go with electric, but I like having the option of getting a workout by doing it the old-fashioned way if I wanted to. I've had it for about 7 years and it has worked great. I pull it out every summer and I churn up some drool-worthy ice cream. So you put the bowl in the churn, you place the control on top and plug it in, and then you put a layer of ice, a layer of ice cream salt, and you continue this layering up until the ice is up to the drain hole in the churn. Turn the churn on and I let it churn until it starts to get difficult to turn. That's when you know your ice cream is about ready. It will slow down and sound like it's straining to continue churning. It took about 35 minutes with my ice cream maker, and it's going to vary based on what type of ice cream maker you have. My ice cream churn is loud, so I can tell when it starts having difficulty turning. Once it's done, you turn off the churn, you remove the control, you remove the bowl, and then the paddle. And look at that ice cream. This vanilla ice cream is my favorite recipe. It is some of the best tasting ice cream ever. Scrape all the ice cream you can from the paddle. Then you want to mix in your blueberry pie filling and the crust. And by the time you have everything mixed in, the ice cream turns to a very soft serve consistency. It's good like this, but I place the ice cream in a freezer safe dish. I cover and I let it freeze for a couple of hours. This ice cream is truly delicious. We have a scoop a day. It stays creamy and easy to scoop even after being in the freezer for a few days. And there is nothing better than home churned ice cream on a hot July day. Well, there you have it, home churned blueberry pie ice cream. This is definitely a drool-worthy human treat. Leave us a comment to let us know you stopped by. Also, don't forget to check out Bobby Joe's Facebook page for more updates and photos that aren't posted here. Stay tuned for a new doggy treat video coming soon. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Say your prayers. Let God know how thankful you are for this beautiful life and stay safe out there. Bye for now.